Circus Team's mission is to unite youngsters across Chicago through circus arts.
Here with more on why this is so important and how they are getting it done, Circus Team Executive Director Dan Roberts. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Circus and esteem, how does that build on each other?
Circus is this really, social circus is what Circus Team does, and it's this really powerful tool that allows kids to access and to build their self-esteem, to build community, to work together. I like to tell the story of like when you walk into a space, nobody knows how to juggle, but everybody learns how to juggle at the same pace. We all learn how to juggle together. You hear a lot of times people will say, we catch each other, we pick each other up when we fall. In the circus, at Circus Team, we actually literally catch each other when we fall.
Okay.
And so it really builds this sense of community, this sense of accomplishment for kids as they're learning how to do something. You know, you learn how to juggle 3 scarves, and pretty soon you're juggling balls, and then you're juggling lots of balls, and you're passing with things with other people. And it really just helps kids break down tangible steps to succeed. And so that's a big part of what we do.
So it's a lot more going on than just clowning around. I was you've never heard it before. But exactly what are you teaching them in teaching them how to juggle, or in teaching them how to do many of the things that we're about to see them do? What are they learning?
Aside from learning how to perform and learning how to do the actual skills, they're learning how to accomplish something difficult. They're learning how to break down a difficult task into steps that are achievable, and that's transferable to anything, right? Like math class or life. You know, all of the things. And so if you try to walk into a circus room and start doing a backflip before you've done anything, you're not probably going to be incredibly successful. Maybe you will, probably not. You're going to have to start by maybe learning how to touch your toes first, and then learn how to do a push-up or a sit-up. And there's just all of these steps. And so that's a big part of the youth development of what we do.
Okay, so you guys have a couple different programs, which I like: Homework and Circus Work, Chicago Youth Circus, and Performance Troupe.
Yes.
What are those different programs?
Homework Circus Work program. The Homework Circus Work program is one of our flagship programs. It's been around for almost 22 years now. We have 8 different locations across the city, and kids come to us after school. They do a little bit of time working on their homework, and then they do some time working on some circus. And we really try to tie together this idea of social emotional learning and actually skill building of the circus. And then when a kid says, I can't do this math problem, you can respond and say, well, you didn't know how to juggle 30 minutes ago. How did you learn how to do that? And they say, well, I practiced. And they say, okay, well, let's go practice your math. And then it's kind of a nice dovetail into building that process for kids.
Is the idea that some of them may even at some point take these skills and go join the circus, or
maybe? That's, you know, in 22 years Circus Team has been around, I think we have 3 professional circus performers. It's not the goal. It's sometimes a byproduct of when you train for 15 hours a week doing something. Sometimes you choose to become a professional circus performer, but really what we want the kids to do is to become happy humans, right? To be able to access all of the joy in the world that they deserve.
That's fantastic.
All right, Dan, thank you. So for Circus Team, there's a phone number where you can find more information, as well as the website and social media handles. In just a few minutes, we're going to actually see a performance from some of the students. You say 11 to 17 is the age range?
11 to 17, yep.
Okay.